But the wrong woman with the right body can still destroy a good man's soul. Don't let her beauty blind you, because not every seductive smile comes with a pure heart. You see, sometimes beauty can blind you. A woman can walk into your life and leave you breathless. Her laugh is intoxicating, her curves unforgettable, her energy magnetic. And before you know it, you're all in, but not because of who she is. You're drawn to what she makes you feel in the moment. There's a difference between the woman who knows how to seduce you and the woman who knows how to support you. One excites your body, the other elevates your soul. Now, don't get me wrong. Chemistry is powerful, but chemistry without character, that's a ticking time bomb. She may make the night unforgettable, but ask yourself, does she make your life stable? There's a kind of woman who knows how to be everything you want for a weekend. She knows your rhythm in bed. She knows the right words when she wants something. She even makes you believe you've found her. But when the sheets are cold and real life sets in, you start noticing things. She disrespects your time. She manipulates with silence. She doesn't inspire you to grow. She distracts you from your purpose. She's the woman who thrives in attention, but falls apart in commitment. The kind who posts more than she connects. The kind who wants your money, but not your mission. She'll dance with your ego, but not stand with your struggle. And the sad part is, many men stay because they confuse lust for love, because they think peace is boring and chaos means passion. But here's the truth no one tells you. You don't build a future with a woman who only knows how to light up a room. You build it with someone who knows how to hold you down when the lights go out. The woman who's good for one night will always make you chase. But the woman who's good for your life will walk beside you, not in front, not behind. She'll challenge you without tearing you down. She'll speak with clarity, not confusion. She won't need to weaponize her beauty because her presence is her power. If a woman only shows up when it benefits her, if her consistency depends on your wallet, if your peace dies every time she enters the room, then I need you to stop. Pause and ask yourself, am I falling for what I see or choosing what I need? Because when the wrong woman gets access to the right man, damage happens. But when the right man learns to say no to temporary pleasure, he creates room for a permanent blessing. So don't let a pretty moment cost you a powerful future. She's beautiful. The kind of beautiful that turns heads when she walks into a room. Her smile, her scent, her confidence, it all hits you at once. You feel drawn in, like gravity itself is pulling you closer to her. She knows how to talk, how to laugh, how to make you feel like you're the only man in the world. And for a moment, you believe you've hit the jackpot. She's everything you imagined on the surface. But if you pause long enough, you'll start to notice the cracks beneath the glow. Because while her beauty captures your attention, her behavior reveals the truth. She'll make you feel like you need to earn her, not in a healthy way that inspires growth, but in a toxic way that keeps you chasing her validation. She doesn't give consistently, she gives when she wants something. Her compliments come with conditions. Her attention comes with a price. One day she's warm and affectionate, the next she's cold and distant, leaving you confused, questioning yourself, wondering what changed. You'll try harder, give more, overcompensate, and that's exactly what she wants, not because she loves you, but because she loves control. You start noticing how often she speaks about what she deserves, but rarely about what she brings to the table. She demands, but doesn't deliver. She wants a king, but refuses to be a queen. She expects loyalty, respect, consistency, but offers none of it in return. She uses her body as a weapon, not for intimacy, but for leverage. Sex becomes transactional, a reward for compliance, not an expression of love. She knows her power and she uses it not to connect with you, but to manipulate you. She doesn't want to build, she wants to benefit. She's not interested in your mission, your vision, your purpose. She's interested in the lifestyle, the perks, the spotlight. She will support you only when it suits her. When things get tough, she pulls away. When you need her most, she becomes unavailable. You'll feel alone even when you're with her, like you're sharing space with someone who's only half present. And yet you'll convince yourself that this is love, because the highs are intoxicating. But deep down, you feel something's off. You start losing yourself. You begin to shrink to keep the peace. Your goals get blurry. Your mind becomes anxious. Your heart is heavy, but your pride keeps you quiet. You don't want to admit that you've fallen for someone who only shows up when it benefits her. You try to justify her actions, blame yourself, excuse her behavior. But deep inside, you know the truth. You've confused desire with value. You've let lust cloud your judgment. You've mistaken beauty for character. A low-valued woman isn't defined by how she looks, but by how she treats you when there's nothing left for her to gain. It's in how she respects your time, how she supports your growth, how she handles conflict, how she responds when the attention fades. A low-value woman will never bring peace to your life because she doesn't have peace within herself. She'll expect you to fix her insecurities, heal her wounds, carry her baggage, all while never acknowledging your own need. And the longer you stay, the more you lose. Time, energy, focus, self-worth. She drains you, not because she's evil, but because she's empty. She craves love, but doesn't know how to give it. She wants commitment, but refuses to grow for it. She seeks validation from the world, but not alignment with herself. He talks about self-love, but uses men to fill the void. She'll post about confidence, yet crumbles without attention. The image she presents is polished, seductive, filtered to perfection, but behind that curated feed is someone who fears being unseen. Her validation doesn't come from within, it comes from the compliments, the stares, the DMs, and she needs it constantly, like a fix. She doesn't know how to be alone with herself, because silence forces her to face everything she avoids. So she distracts herself with dates, parties, likes, and short-lived flings, always seeking, never satisfied. She wants the title of a queen, but she doesn't live by queen energy. She hasn't built herself. She hasn't done the inner work. She just learned how to play the role long enough to attract the kind of man who has. And when she gets him, she doesn't know what to do with him, because a high-value man requires more than a pretty face. He needs substance. He needs emotional maturity. He needs a woman who doesn't just want to take, but one who knows how to pour into him, not just when things are fun, but when life gets heavy. But she can't give what she doesn't have, so instead she performs. She becomes the fantasy,